Ever wonder what justice looked like a few hundred years ago? Forget courtrooms and fines. In the colonial era, justice was a public spectacle, and punishments were designed to be brutal, memorable, and terrifying. Let's pull back the curtain on this harsh reality. Imagine being locked in the stocks or a pillory, your head and hands clamped in a wooden frame in the middle of the town square. For minor offenses like public drunkenness or skipping church, you'd be left there for hours, a target for public ridicule, rotten vegetables, and whatever else the crowd decided to throw. It wasn't just about discomfort. It was about total public humiliation, a way to shame you into obedience. For more serious crimes like theft or speaking out against authority, the punishment escalated dramatically. The whipping post was a common sight. A person would be tied to a post and lashed often until their back was raw. The number of lashes was a public declaration of their crime's severity. Each crack of the whip a stark warning to anyone watching. But it didn't stop there. Some punishments were designed to mark a person for life. Branding with a hot iron would sear a letter onto the skin, T for thief, for example, a permanent, visible sign of their transgression. In some cases, maiming was the sentence, with ears slit or even parts of the body removed. These weren't just punishments. They were permanent alterations, a way to forever cast someone out from society. On the high seas, things were even more grim. The infamous practice of keel hauling was a near-certain death sentence. A sailor would be tied to a rope and dragged under the ship's hull from one side to the other. The rough, barnacle-covered bottom would tear their skin to shreds. Few survived the ordeal. Why so brutal? These punishments weren't just about justice. They were instruments of control. Colonial authorities used this extreme violence to enforce their rule, suppress dissent, and maintain a rigid social order. It was a system built on fear, justified as a way to maintain civilization. Looking back, we can see how far our understanding of justice has evolved, moving away from public cruelty and toward rehabilitation and human rights. It's a dark chapter, but one that reminds us of the importance of a fair and humane legal system. Thanks for watching. If you found this glimpse into history fascinating, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more stories from the past. See you next time.